Welcome back out to another weekend of Sparky Speed Shop. The wife had a birthday the other day, and she's been telling me for a few years she's been wanting a C10, so went ahead and pulled the trigger, got it for her. 69 step side C10. We'll go ahead and walk around. Go ahead and give it a little walk around real quick, let you guys see it, and then I'll put a couple videos in here of us getting it in here. I was trying to get it over to the shop, but the truck sank. We've had a lot of rain lately, so things are kind of green and soggy. But yeah, this is the truck. Do a little walk around on it real quick. The previous owner already changed out the rear end. It's got a 5-lug now out of a 73 GMC, as well as the transmission is a 350 out of the same truck. And I've got the front spindles for that same truck here. So it's 5-lug with the disc brakes and 5-lug in the back. Currently, obviously, the front wheels are original to the truck, and it's 6-lug with drum brakes, so I'll be changing those out. But overall, the body's in pretty darn good shape. It's been sitting. It was an Alabama truck. The guy got it from the original owner. Oh, I take that back. The guy got it from his brother, who got it from the original owner, but it's been in one family for, shoot, 40, 50 years, since 85. I got a license plate in there that's, the truck's been off the road since 1985. I'll show that to you too, but yeah. So, obviously it's a bit rough. But I think it's in much better shape than the Skylark. The Skylark's not going away. The odometer says 86,980 on it. The bags of concrete were free. Original color was red. So, along with the 73 transmission and rear end out of the GMC truck, he also put a 327 in. He didn't know where the 327 came from, but he said it was rebuilt. He also said that the engine was only started a handful of times, 3 or 4 times maybe at the most. So this has got a rebuilt engine in it, but never ran. Never ran on the road. Started it, ran in the car a couple times. But you can see, hold on. So yeah, 327 engine in it. But you can see that mice have been in here and eaten up the boots on the spark plugs. Some of the spark plug wires are off. Unfortunately, I don't know anything about 327s. The closest thing I ever had to a 327 was a 65 Impala Super Sport with a 327 badge on it, but it had a 350 engine. So this is my first 327. I don't know anything about it. I'm gonna have to find some numbers somewhere and find out what year it is. For spark plugs, they could all be the same size, I don't know. Firing order, water pump. I don't know if the engine will rotate. I've got to get a wrench on here and try to spin it. It does have headers on it, which awesome, already on there. The reason why I picked up this truck, well, I was trying to find a truck with no engine and transmission in it to take the engine and transmission out of the Skylark and just drop it in, because I know that engine and transmission is good. But when I found this thing, now I'm in the mode of, okay, let's just get this thing going, get this started, and make this work. This is one of the worst rust spots on the truck, is right here up in this cowl. So I'll have to figure out something there, but you can see the original red color of the truck. So we're gonna go back with that color. The patina on this thing is progressed to the stage that I like to call bare metal. So I don't want it to rust. I'm not gonna just clear coat it. I'm gonna sand it down, primer it, and eventually paint it. We are gonna leave some patina somewhere on the truck, and I have an idea where, but that'll be for later. 6-lug wheels. The fronts are currently spinning. They rotate just fine. The rears are locked up. We were trying to get them freed when we moved the truck, but they just wouldn't go. So first order of business, since we couldn't get the truck over to the shop because the flatbed truck was sinking in the dirt, I got to get these freed up and then use my tractor to tow this thing over to the shop and push it into the shop. Steering column, also out of that 73 GMC truck. It's got tilt wheel already on it, column shift, locking steering wheel. But as you can see, the dash is all ripped apart. I don't know what that seat's out of. April 1985. So I believe that's the last time this truck was on the road. So we're gonna try to get it back in there. There's my PB blaster. I've already been spraying a bunch of things, trying to get things loosened up. These wheels mainly. The hood hinges, some of the spark plugs. But yeah, dash isn't cut up. So it's a nice clean slate. Climbed underneath of it looking for rust. So it sat outside. This truck sat outside for 30, 40 years, I'm not sure. Wasn't on grass though, it was sitting on paved driveway. So out here in the south, when trucks just sit, they rust from the bottom up, as seen in my Skylark. That sat out in the field for 30 years and it's rusting from the bottom up pretty bad. So the only spot where we've got rust, right here on the frame rails, just need to be sanded down and primered and painted. I think that's good. Nothing's rusted through back here. The floors, the owner moved a bunch of the stuff out of the way for me and pushed on the floors a bit, so they seem to be solid, but we'll know when we get this all cleaned out. This will be project number 2, probably get this cleaned out. 2 or 3. But from the battery tray, free jug of oil. Looks used though. So the battery tray is good, and I was really impressed that this was all still so solid. But I'm assuming this got rusted out. So I'm not going to replace it. I'll just sand it down and try to make it all look pretty. And then, I don't know if you can see that in there, rusted through right there on the wheel well. Right down there. So a little bit of something here too. But yeah, but that's it for the rust through on this truck, which is amazing. Grill. There's a couple little scuff marks. But no major dents. Bumper's looking good. A little bit of a buckle right there. This thing could probably just be polished out. What else is there? Manual brakes only. Power steering, no air. Oh, I like the radiator overflow. I'm gonna use that same idea. I'm gonna put something up here for it. But yeah, I love that. Let's look under here. I haven't looked. Yeah, not too bad at all. I like the stance of this truck. We might lower it just a little bit, but I think the first order of business is to get it running, get it cleaned up, obviously get the rear end freed up, and then we'll start worrying about all the suspension stuff later. I've got to try to find a bed or a couple of seats that'll fit in here. You have to pull this gas tank out too, inspect it, and the wife's not too keen on having a gas tank right behind the back seat, so I'm going to look at the option of putting the gas tank back there in the bed. Came with a free battery, so that's good for core. I'll get a new one. But yep, there she is. Cab corners look good. The passenger side rocker panel is got some rust through on it too. I forgot to mention that, so that'll have to be taken care of. This is a racing exhaust. Other side is more racing exhaust than this side. Looks pretty darn good under here for sitting for so long. But yeah, I'm more excited about working on this thing than the Skylark. The Skylark was just kind of like a learning experience, something for me to get to try some stuff on, and was far more gone than I was. No, Skylark's not going away. It's just going on the. It's just going on the back burner or on the top shelf behind the back burner for now. And I'm going to look at trying to get some gauges. A lot of the stuff I've already bought for the Skylark will work in here. Light switches, gauges that I've already got. I've just got to start working out what this motor is and how to get it spinning again. Might spin over just fine, but won't know until I start trying it. Gas tank, like I said, has to be gone through. I have no idea what this carburetor is. It looks to me like maybe a Carter, but not sure on that. I don't see any names anywhere. But yeah, a nice little canvas for us to work on. I'm gonna work on getting all this cleaned up. So yeah, first step, get this rear end freed up, get it rolling again. Step 2, engine, get it spinning, see if it'll run, see if it'll bark off. I've got to work on firing order and timing. And oh, look at this. That's free. Oh, I'm a little afraid of these this hub back here. I think that's going to be a fight trying to get that thing off. I've already sprayed it with liquid wrench. Probably hit it again here in a second. But yeah, so that's the truck. The wife is excited. I'm excited. The The heck is this? Oh. Nice. Okay, cool. Glove box. Nice and clean, clear. Chainsaw blade. Cover plate for a radio. Looks like all the interior stuff is in here. I'm missing this door card, but have the latches and the door latch handles, the window cranks, the knobs in here somewhere. Someone was an electrician. One whole strap. It's worth about 2 cents. Okay, well, there she is, everybody. I'm gonna get started. I'm gonna start getting some tools out and try to get this rear end freed up. Here we go, let's get started. Anyway, that's enough walk around for the truck. I'll go ahead and roll some of the footage of it being unloaded or being picked up and unloaded, and I'll start getting some tools out. Yeah, I might need to. It's off the ground. Yeah, I just saw him a couple minutes ago. I need to get a jack stand so I could get both wheels up in the air. Couple jack stands. All right, well, that's all I've got for the weekend. Mainly just wanted to get the truck picked up and introduction done and show it to y'all. And that's what we're going to be working on for the next few weekends. Hopefully, with schooling going, time's limited, but we'll be able to keep working on it and hopefully be out here every weekend working on it. There's parts galore for that thing. Not like this where they're hard to find and they're expensive. The Buick will continue to be worked on, but it's going to be slower pace. I mean, it's been a slow pace on this thing already. So I have a lot more still to cut out. I'm at a crossroads of keep cutting and putting new stuff in, or treat it and just put in what I've got and just go with it, or push it out in the woods and let it finish its rotting journey. But I don't want to do that. I don't think the wife, she definitely doesn't want to do that. So my mind says to push it out in the woods. My heart wants to keep going on it. So the heart door is more expensive, of course. So, but the truck parts are plenty for that thing everywhere. They're very popular for people to work on. So there's rocker panels, there's beds, there's fenders if I want to go that route. I think I'm just going to treat that one fender, but yeah. So she's got it. Happy birthday to my wife, and thank you to Mr. Art, the guy I got the car from. Very nice to meet you. Very good working with you to get it loaded up and over here. So thank you much, and I'll keep working with it, and I'll keep you updated on the progress of it. So, all right, y'all. Appreciate it. Keep tuning in for the C10 project, and eventually back to the Buick. Thanks.